Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. Of course, you can see where we are, and I mention it all the time because they actually are our promoters and they take care of us, and it's absolutely fabulous. I have Olivia with me, and she owns a company out here called Real Action, and Thomas,
her director.
You're her director.
Yes.
Okay, so you do all her directing. So when
Yes.
we call about Real Action, Vegas is definitely real action. This is where it really does happen.
It does.
So how long have you been in business out here?
This will be our first year anniversary.
You're new.
New.
Oh,
We're new
my
in Vegas,
goodness.
and we've been doing very well. We've been getting a lot of people coming in for actually commercials, and we're working on
So
a
do you
documentary.
have your own crew, your own production, you have your own director?
Yes.
So you're mostly actually probably in Vegas then?
Well, I'm actually based in California, but I come up here
I was
for the
going to
end.
say, no, you're in California.
Right.
You're in San Diego, aren't you?
San Diego.
Yeah, you're in San Diego. So you do most of your work in San Diego, but you come to Vegas a lot.
Yes, to
Now
do the
you
editing.
do.
It's just, that's where we're up here for this weekend too.
Oh, so what are you doing this weekend? We got something going or something?
Oh, we always
Am I
got something
missing
going.
out on something here that I was not invited to, number one? I was not cast, number two. So let's find out where I actually am, except having them on my show, which is an honor anyway.
And
Actually,
thank
it's
you
an honor for us to
honor
be on your
us.
show.
Thank
Honor
you for
for
having
me.
us back.
It's
Yeah.
have us back. So
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, last time we were down at the Heartland Mansion.
Yes,
Remember?
yes.
We were down there.
and now it's
And you
been
spoke
fun.
all about Olivia, and then I didn't know who she was or what she was. Now I
Here
get
she
to meet
is.
her,
Here I am.
And you've only been here a year, and you're
year.
doing very well. Is that because the industry of the film industry and you know commercials and everything, are they doing them more here in Vegas now? So gives you a greater opportunity with your experience, because you have a lot of experience, I imagine.
A little bit, not as much as he has, but we've been getting a lot in California.
Okay.
People have contacted us in California, and then I leave it to him to, since he's a director, and I give him full charge of everything that we have done.
That's
so
nice. Oh wow!
Well, yeah,
that's a big responsibility.
it is a big responsibility.
Well, like I said
Take
last
them.
time, I was in this industry since I was 8 years old. So I started on, in front of the camera,
Yes.
and so the past year or two, I've been behind the camera.
Which one do you prefer?
That's a good question.
how about a good
I love
answer?
them all. I love it all, though. I mean, look at you.
Yes.
I'm here in Las Vegas,
Yes,
sitting on your
sure.
show.
Absolutely.
Having a great time. Got to watch a magic show. And,
Yeah, I know.
and,
Wasn't that a pretty cool?
It was
Oh, that was
awesome.
great.
He was
I mean,
awesome.
I signed because the card I got, the Ace of Diamonds. Well, the diamonds are the girl's best friend, so I was really cool with that card. And I thought, right on there. And he was pretty cool.
So,
He was.
yeah, so let me answer your question. Why Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada?
Yes.
It like you said, there's tons of talent here.
There's
So much to pull
there's so
from.
much talent here, but also I always say about all the film people and people in the industry that their scenes are already built because you've got so many different hotels. You've got the New York, you've got the Mandalay Bay, you've got Caesars, and each one of them is a different hotel. So it's amazing. You don't have to build a scene.
Well-
you don't know who to see. I
well,
mean, they're all
you
awesome.
can choose.
You can choose anyone you want.
Especially for commercials. I would think this would be the greatest place because you've also got the desert, which is all nothing.
Right.
And then you've got downtown, which is old, and all the film stars and all this crazy stuff. And then you've got the strip.
Absolutely.
Well, truth be told, there's not much filming going on in California anymore. Anyhow, everything is either up in Washington State or Nevada or Oregon.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, they ruined that some years ago when they started having all these union things in and everything else. And a lot of the industry went to Canada.
Yeah, there's a lot of films are filmed in Canada,
Yes.
Washington State,
But also Canada actually
Vancouver
will support-
specifically.
Yeah, but they will also support and help you with half of the financing. If you've got half the financing, they'll help you with the other
well, the
half.
tax break in Canada is fantastic
That's
for
what I'm saying.
filmmakers.
So that's the tax break that you get in Canada, which not many people know about. And I don't even know why I know about that, but I do know about that. But I know that the big tax rate, but I also know that Canada helps you. Whereas California you had to get a permit for this, a permit for that, a permit for this and this. By the time you got through everything,
You're broke.
Right.
You are, before you even start. They wouldn't help
Absolutely.
you.
So that's why we're out here having the time of our lives, and
So now it's easy for you to get all the permits and to get everything you need here, because I think it should be fairly easy.
It is fairly easy, and when we go to California, we really don't have to go through all that because we go to you know, their homes, or we go to their location.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's costing us anything.
More,
Right.
But you're finding it easier to film here.
Absolutely.
Because you've
Much
got
easier
everything
to
out
film.
much easier.
You've even got lakes here. If you want water, you've got lakes here. So,
Absolutely.
you know, you have everything. So what do you actually sort of really service? Do you do films or commercials more, or what is
Well,
that?
I mean, the bread and butter in any production company, they'll tell you, is TV commercials. That's where you make your
your bread and butter.
that puts the food on the table and the roof over the house.
Yeah.
You know, but as filmmakers, you obviously you want to make films.
Yes, of
So
course.
usually what we try to do is you know, use TV commercials to help finance what else our projects
Do
that
you
we
ever
want to
do
do.
any talk shows like the one I have?
We'll think about that.
No, because you know there's not. I don't know how many talk shows there are in Vegas. I mean, I really don't know.
But who could top yours? Because
There you go.
really, who could top yours? I love watching yours, and I
Isn't
watch it
that
all the time.
sweet?
Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
do.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So if I did, I would learn from you.
Oh, isn't that?
I would.
Well,
You
maybe.
know?
Well, I'm always here to teach anybody who wants a talk show out there. I'm always, because I don't think there's any competition with anybody. Everybody used to say to me, they say, "Well, Ninon, you know, people are going to steal your show," and I said, "Well, there's thousands and thousands of talk shows
You
out
have
there."
a personality that is so, you know, when I watch you, I smile because you have such a, how can you say, a personality that attracts all these people. I mean, you do.
It's magnetic.
And magnetic. And
Isn't that sweet? That's so wonderful to hear. You
I
know,
love
'cause
it.
when you're here and you're sort of, you know, I'm talking. I've never met you before.
No,
I don't know this
no.
lady. I know Tom, but I've never met. But I have an automatic thing with people because I love people, and I like them to have what they're doing. So this is your show. As I said before, it's your show, not mine. It's all about you. and
Basically,
you
what I used
can
to do before I came into the business, I was a memory care director, and I worked with Alzheimer and dementia.
Oh, really?
And so I ran a facility as a manager, and I loved it. I've been doing this nursing for 38 years, not as an RN, but as a home health, memory care director,
Everything else.
a life enrichment director.
So you
which
must
is-
have liked my first guest, who was talking all about, you know, health and all
Health
all
and-
these pills that all these
Yeah.
people are taking, which
Right,
is diabolical.
it
It's
is.
absolutely awful what's going on
It
out
is,
there.
it is.
It really is very, very bad.
But
it's-
I love that field, and now I'm in this field, and I love it. I'm learning it, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. And I'm meeting so many people.
So maybe this was a
This is
hidden
a-
talent of yours. This was a hidden talent of Olivia's because you didn't know you had.
I didn't know, and then I got
Well,
into it.
she like I said, as an entertainer or filmmaker or anybody who's in the arts,
Yes.
you want to have the ability to be creative.
Yes,
you don't
you
want to
have to
be
be
you don't want to
creative.
be handcuffed. You don't want
No.
to have your vision stymied
No,
by
no.
someone who doesn't want to share that with you. Or they say, here you got the autonomy to make it creative, make it your own.
Yes.
And that's what I get with Real Action Productions and Olivia.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can go take my talents elsewhere on the road and
Yes.
be successful.
Yes.
But I'm successful because they want me to. I'm handcuffed. My road is their road, not
Yes.
my
my
vision.
left hand.
So you
I
want
have my
yeah.
other right hand.
And I think when we're stymied with things we want to do and things we want to produce, because sometimes people don't listen to the whole outcome and they'll stop you before they know really what you can do and how you can do it.
Yeah, I
And
call like the trailer readers. They'll look at a trailer and they'll say, "Oh, that movie sucks."
Yeah, well,
It's a trailer.
It's a trailer.
You haven't seen the whole product,
No.
or they'll read the headline on a book and say, "Okay, well, I know the story." Well, you don't know the
No,
story.
you don't. Then that's absolutely true. So, what are your projects coming up? What have you got coming up into this arena?
Well, the one thing the one thing I came up here to do was finish up a film we shot in San Diego called Between the Pages, and
Between the pages, not between the sheets.
that's our next episode.
Oh, watch out! What?
You know, that's like I said, she lets me be creative.
I do.
So what was that movie called? Pillow Talk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rock Hudson and Doris
Day.
And-
Doris
and,
and Rock Hudson
Speaking in Las Vegas, what stays in Vegas,
does not stay in Vegas
Does not stay in Vegas.
anymore.
Take it back to
Not
California.
anymore.
That's gone.
No, that's long gone.
That train left the
We
station
gotta
many
make
years
a new
ago.
slogan now.
A new slogan,
Yeah, so-
absolutely. So you've got all that coming up.
So we documentaries and things of that nature. So, and then one of the things we also want to do. Reason why I came on to Real Action Productions is my father was a Holocaust survivor,
Oh, really?
and he fought in the Jewish resistance. And the one thing that always irritated my father growing up and being in the film industry, I always hated the Hollywood's portrayal of the Jewish people during that period.
Yes.
They always portrayed them as willingly going to the demise.
Yes.
When in actuality, that was never the case. They fought with tremendous
tenacity and
tenacity and vigor. So one thing that my cousin and I, we wrote a book, Not Without a Fight, and what I liked about
You got that book with you?
Yes, and I got a copy just for you.
Ooh, you better sign it.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to
This
get
is
right.
like a book thing today. Everybody has a book, or written a book, or has a book, or is involved with a
you
book.
get to keep this one.
I get to keep this. Yeah, I got to keep one, but not the other. Yeah, so I wasn't given one, was I?
And so what we want to do is this book is we wrote it to read like a film. It's
That's
written.
what's funny. I was just asking the other guy, did you, when he wrote his books, or when he writes his books, does he write them with the format of a film? Because it's slightly different writing it to read it as well as putting it into a film.
Right.
Always write a book that a film can be made out of. Always. I'll give you that out. That's one of my freebies today.
And this book is.
This is written as a film. I mean, every chapter is an episode. And what I like about Real Action Productions, instead of going to an outside production company, studios to film, we're going to do it in-house.
You're going to do it in-house. I happen to know a survivor. I think I know a couple of survivors, and one of the women is in Los Angeles. I know quite well. And I'll have to find her for you if you're trying to.
Oh, we're
find
always
people.
open.
You're trying to find people like that for the film?
Right.
Then I think I have a couple of people that might help.
And
you
remember
about
Joe
that.
Allgood from the last episode, our writer? He wrote one.
Oh,
of the,
yes.
He wrote the opening chapter for or actually the opening episode for the series.
And it's going to be a series.
I would like to put it on as a series.
Like-
It'll play better
Okay.
as a series.
All right, good question now. Is the series going out more now than it used to be as of just a film? We're so used to just films as one block. Now people are doing all these series.
Well,
It lasts longer as a series because you can see it every week or every whatever.
well, you hit a bigger audience when you put it on television.
Yes.
Whether it's on Netflix or HBO, all those that type of venue, because it reaches a worldwide audience.
Yes.
Versus a very select theater, 3 or 4 theaters.
So are we making
It's-
movies and series and all this stuff
And
like for Netflix and that? Is that what we're doing?
Well,
I mean, if that's where the money is.
where the money is,
That
that's
is
from-
where it's really going. And as a matter of
And
fact, they had the
there's
Emmys last night.
There's another company coming up. They haven't put the name out yet, but I was reading, because I read a lot about the stock market and all that stuff. And there's another company coming out that said they're going to be way, way over Netflix. Now, Netflix has done extremely well because their stock has gone way up, and they've done very, very well. But there's another company coming out. It's not out just yet. And I've got to go and find and read more about it. But they said they're going to overbeat, which means, is what you're saying, the internet. Like, we're on the internet. I'm not on television. I'm on the television internet.
Well, that's what one avenue I'm guiding Real Action Production is via YouTube and the internet. Like I said, you get a wide range of.
You get the world.
We get the world.
Absolutely.
When I tell people I'm on the internet, they say, "What station?" I said, "What do you mean, what station?" I said, "It's worldwide." Hello.
Right.
And it is worldwide.
It
It's
is.
Well, I know it's cut up in different ways that you can, but I think it's worldwide anyway.
Right. So
you seem to be very happy with life, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
well,
I love when him and his wife, we get together, and we usually go to California, and they do the editing, and we all get together and we talk business. It's what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Always a positive attitude. Always
to move forward.
to move forward, and I cannot stand negative. It has to be positive.
My type of girl. I love this.
love positive. Even if it's a negative, I'll make it a positive. So, if we don't make it today,
Okay, so
tomorrow.
I'm going to ask you a question. We're trying to get our show, my group, my producer, and my company, we're trying to get our show into one of the big hotels so that we can actually become, I want to, I'll put it out there, I want to become like a Johnny Carson.
That'd be
like
awesome.
a female
Yes.
Johnny Carson.
I know we got-
How do I do that? Come on.
I'll tell you how you do it. It's continue being yourself.
Well, that's
No,
easy.
well, it's true.
And
You
the
continue
more
the route
audience
you're
you get,
doing.
the more audience, the more
That's easy. I can always be
you
me.
always have a big audience. So I believe that the doors will open. Just for everybody
Just get
else.
them all out there and
Just
get
keep
everybody.
getting them
Well, with
out
the
there.
help of Tom, I know Thomas, you've already tried to help. You know, with
Right.
the crew and the thing.
I
So
mean,
we've got to
you're-
get out there.
Your crew is fantastic.
they're
Like I said,
amazing.
I look at
Yeah, they're amazing.
They are.
Your crew
Yeah.
is fantastic. Everything that you
We're
have here
talking
is
about
top
Steve.
notch.
We're,
Top notch.
yeah, we're
You know,
talking about
and your
Kono
producer
and Steve
is great.
And then we have Lynn, who does all the. She does all the.
I mean,
So you have that when you have that
I
crew.
have that. Yeah,
you
I have the
that?
group. Or we have the group because we all work as
Mm-hmm,
one. I'm no better than any one of them. We're all the same. We just all have our different things to
Absolutely.
do. And it's funny because I was watching Johnny Carson, they brought a big CD out of him and what he was. And I'm watching what he does and I'm thinking, this is a bit of what I do. Like,
Yes.
we're very ad-lib and I'm a very ad-lib. You know, I never pre-interview anybody.
Well, one of the
That's
things
the
you
best
have
way
to
to
have.
be because it's natural.
What I notice here is you and your crew and your cohorts, you have fun.
Oh, yeah.
when you go on camera, anything you do in this world, you have
Oh,
to
no,
have fun.
we don't, yeah, of course.
And I think that will be your success. You asked about your success in the hotels and in bigger venues.
Yes.
As long as you're having fun,
Yeah.
and it comes across extremely well on camera.
Yes.
A quick story. My wife would tell you, a couple years ago I was doing it when I was in front of the camera.
Yes.
I was... I played a part of a child molester. I won't say what film it was. Right?
Okay, all right. Live with
but I did a child molester. Well, to do a scene like that,
that could be good or bad, by the
Well,
way. So
it-
let's take the good.
it was a good. At least
Let's do the-
for an actor standpoint, it was a good one.
Okay,
it
let's
was
go-
good.
let's go to the positive.
And it takes a while to set that kind of a scene up.
Of course.
It's a one take type of setup.
Uh-huh.
And just before going on, I have the director yelling with the soundman yelling with the lighting. It was this constant bickering, yelling, going back and forth.
how
And meanwhile,
awful.
the child actress that I'm about to go, that I'm supposed to molest,
Yeah,
she's losing her train of thought. So the whole
just
environment,
lost everything.
we lost
It's
everything. You lost that moment that could have been captivated. Whereas here,
Yeah,
the minute-
we don't.
you don't have that
No,
problem.
we have a fun time and we enjoy
especially
it.
here in Vegas,
Yes.
you can't have negativity here in Vegas. You got to go out there and have fun.
And there is
You got-
plenty of negativity in Vegas because there's so much competition.
So
here.
much competition.
And nobody seems to want anybody to get on, and I'm the total
I'm all
opposite.
for it.
I want to help people
I'm
get on.
all-
I want to help people because I don't have competition. I'm just me. That's about
That's
it.
it.
Oh, I love the
You know.
competition.
I love.
I love it. Go
I love the
ahead.
competition.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
fine. There is.
You know,
stuff.
fine. You want to compete with me? I'll beat you.
There you go. Okay, so we're going to wind this up because we've been going on a long time, but I wanted to give them plenty of time because she's new here. Absolutely adore you. You're amazing.
Thank you.
How can people reach you to do their commercial, their film, their everything?
You can reach us at realactionproductions.com. You could either contact Thomas Biebers or Olivia Cesena, and we'll get back to you.
Wonderful. So, and you're on Facebook.
Oh, and our phone
they're
number
on
is,
everybody.
you can call me, 702-582-1056.
Amazing, and they're absolutely wonderful. Well, this is all the new
You wanna
stuff
give your
coming
number,
into
Tom?
Vegas, and everybody opening up, and everybody having a fun time. And what I do love, they love my crew, and I love that when people say that because my crew work very, very hard to keep all this put together, and then it goes out there smooth and lovely, and that's how they make it. We'll be right back next week. Vegas Live with Ninon.
Thank you.
Thank you.